emotion that comes up is anger. And trying to figure out what to do with that anger, because at first I was just mad at everyone, and could barely talk to anybody about the topic. And I didn't feel it was appropriate to vent to like you or Chris. But then I also knew that people who weren't feeling it on my level, I would get angry at. And it was just a confusing time. And so over the past few years, I have been really quiet.
Wow.
And just listened and watched and educated myself. And I am finally, and it's been about 3 years now, I'm finally to the point where I feel that I can start sharing and helping other white people through this process and educating them, because I will tell you, I had to really check myself.
Wow.
There was a lot of internal biases, a lot of setting boundaries with family and friends, recognizing things that I used to just let go.
Right.
And throughout all of that, and learning how to do that, because setting a boundary is one thing, but like following through is another.
Yep.
And like holding myself accountable, like that's been probably the hardest thing for me, because I don't like conflict.
Right.
But like anytime I hear a racist comment, I don't care who the person is, I will have a conversation with them now. And so, and I will, depending on who they are, like especially family or people I care about, I make sure it's educational. I make sure, like, hey, and a lot of times people don't know.
Right.
And so making sure that people are learning. But used to, that was really hard for me. Like I would get so much anxiety, and like just conflict in general is difficult for me. But forcing myself to do that, and like it's taken the past 3 years to get to the place where I can agree to a podcast and and actually talk about these things.
Right.
So that's where I'm at.